Is exciting. Things working here. Hey. Give you the rest of the bottle first. Hold on. Right. Set up. All right. Stream's pretty much started here. Got everything set up. Everything's rolling. So, I'm going to take great pleasure welcome you guys to the stream because today we are playing Frontier Path of Shadow. And I think this is going to be really, really cool. I'm really excited for this. I mean, let's just get into it. Let's just start, and we'll kind of explain as we go. Tutorial, why not? All right. Hover over the highlighted term to learn its meaning. The job couldn't have been simpler. Pick up the package, haul it halfway across the mean region of human settlement, sneak it to the right place, and get paid. No question asked. That's it. Back, go to the previous slide. But I had a gut feeling it was too early to look for a new job. Turns out I was right. A trio of mercs was waiting for me at the entrance to a seedy bar named Estelle Porco. It's happened fast. In mere minutes, I was crashing back first into the automatic doors in an attempt to dodge a shot. They screeched open, and I went right inside and flat on my back. Not good. Let's just hope the client's already covered. Alice, contact. We're off plan. Guess I should try some different voices. Alice, contact. We're off plan. Plasma bolts scorched the metal floor. I barely managed to roll aside, scrambled up, drew my gun, fired back, but the thug who stepped inside first ducked just in time. Fast. These look like Dragon Ball characters, I'm not gonna lie. First thing at the top of my head. Back off. The delivery's mine to sign for. I glanced back. A woman with a Centaurian implant on her temple held a ridiculously oversized engineering rifle trained on the thug. His plasma pistol was no match for it. That's more like it. More guns means fewer problems. People get cooperative real fast. You've got no business being here, guys. Get lost before it's too late. Nah, I'll buy a drink for whoever shoots the courier's face off. To battle! Defeat all enemies. Combat is split into rounds. Characters follow initiative. It's Jay's turn. Click near a nearby node to move closer. I think these are... Okay. These are the nodes. Let's see. Choose an adjacent node with no enemies. Move to node. While crouching, the character gains bonuses to defense and ranged attack. While standing, the character can't see over the floor. You know, I don't have to move to one. So let's go over here. We have fewer action points now. They're capped, so use them wisely. Each node has its own traits. Hover over a node to check its firing range. Pick the range attack ability on the ability bar and attack an enemy in range. No targets, move to another node. When selecting a target, pay attention to the hit chance shown above the enemy. Choose an enemy within range, perform range attack against that enemy. Chooses an adjacent node with one enemy, perform a melee attack against that enemy. Melee attack ignores node defensive bonus. While standing, the character gains +1 AP. Okay. Second basic attack is melee. It only works against a single enemy on an adjacent node. Selected to get to work. Unlike ranged attack, melee attacks ignore cover bonuses that provide additional protection to the target. Ouch. Players and enemies can't share a node. The loser always retreats. guess I'll move back. Alice is a sniper. Stance matters. Crouch to gain bonuses to accuracy and defense while shooting. Check character and opponent info with a right mouse click. Inspect enemy stats, abilities, and equipment to choose the optimal strategy. Bonus 2. Zoom the camera with the mouse wheel. Misclick, undo the action with the cross on the ability icon. Good hunting. Regular mercenary. Melee attack bonus 5, range attack bonus 5, initiative bonus 1, defense bonus 2, cover bonus 0. One, two, two. 5, 1, 2, 1. 5, 6, 3, 2, 0. 2, 10, 0, 6, 0. Lose already?
Wow, nice calling.
Haven't lost yet. Shut your face. And turn, yeah.
Wish me luck, babe. Solo camera in rank 2.0.
I'm so excited for rank 3.0, it's not even funny.
Let's go. Hope I actually get kills, because I haven't been getting kills the last few days. Oh,
Been getting a few.
not enough kills in the last few days.
To start. Yeah, victory. Good old tutorial throttling, because I totally would have died if it was a regular mission. After searching the bodies, I got back on my feet. This was a rule of mine. After a fight, always check your gear, and whenever possible, upgrade it with some freebies from the dead. Check my gear. Equip items by placing them into the right slot. In combat, you can switch between weapons in your right and left hands, as well as use belt equip. Nice, use the icons to switch characters. Carry capacity is limited by weight. Gear wears out over time. Worn items turn yellow, broken ones turn red. Broken gear can't be used, but it can still be sold for a modest price. Man, I would have been like to use the grenades. That would have been kind of cool. Almost maxed out on weight. Gee, really doesn't have health level 32. Alright. Alice did the same. Then she walked over to the bar and dropped a handful of rare earth credits she found on the counter. The bartender gave a forced smirk. You're a good shot, courier. Well done. Did I bristle, praise her back, or urge her on? Let's go praise. You're not half bad yourself. Thanks for covering. Let's move. Alice nodded and headed for the... Huh?
Did you find your love interest?
Probably, possibly. Once outside, we'd quickly slip into the service hallways. Ooh, service hallways. Things get interesting. Service hallways. I just knew you'd end up getting tailed. When did the trouble start? Well, at least I managed to get off the galleon just fine. A massive FSS merchant ship up to 30 kilometers long, larger than any warship. Flashback! Hey.
Our son's so loud.
Game. Might need to turn it down. You ever seen lines like the one at the Federation arrival gate? It was like they were evacuating the whole system into the Epsilon cluster of closely located star systems. The Ecunine is divided into 60 sectors. Their names co-consist of Greek letters and numbers. Take a closer look at the passengers. First puzzled me the most. What was the appeal of spending months traveling from the old world? The same as the inner sphere, or sometimes the Federation of the Solar System, so FSS. Just to end up in this hole and huddle around a tour guide while nervously hiding their fat wallets from the frontier denizens? Frontier, human colonized star systems beyond the inner sphere, a realm of opportunity. In just a couple of months, one can amass a fortune here, or lose everything, including their life. Very Wild West. Recall this, residents of peripheral sectors who are not citizens of any inner sphere state, like me, wouldn't get it. As far as I was concerned, there was nothing worth seeing. Same mess of people and cargo as Earth orbit, just more Zers, large biomodified felines, and meaner faces all around. How long till we run to the cat girls? I had no desire to linger at the Umbro spaceport. A transit station on a busy trade route known for its shadow sector. It's easy to find a broker, a smuggler, or a merchant if you're looking for money. I need to get my bearings fast. Where was this Alice supposed to be waiting for me? Ukraine's objectives are track the log. Okay, we need to add a few more words for being able to actually read through it. It updates as you play. So close to getting paid. I know only care about. Okay, shake off the tail. Finding somewhere safe to close the deal, get rid of this dangerous package, and get paid. Alice led us through the maintenance corridors. Better odds of losing anyone who was tracked. Learned that Stelporco was on level B13 in the Gray Zone, the slums, home to the unfortunate and a place of interest for those drawn to underground bars, black markets, and illegal flop houses. That was all the info available with Matt. Ooh, check the signs or ask locally. Chat. The music's really cool. I really like the atmosphere of the music, but oh my god, it's so loud. Raymond. No. So, I hope that's better for you guys. It's definitely better than me. I can hear myself think. Nice. It's local. Shit. But I would have grown old looking for the damn bar without any directions. That's not what I mean. Look, my map shows a straight passage here. In reality, it's a fork. Make a snide remark. If you knew they kept rebuilding the place, you should have updated their maps in advance. Sorry, I wasn't planning on checking the service hallways today. How about you look for a network terminal instead of bugging? Look for terminal. We got lucky soon enough. Just a turn around a corner, and there it was. A wall-mounted box with a tangle of multicolored tape spilling out. Alice got to work straight away. I'd kill the local electrician. You let go of a wire just for a bit, and the contact's gone. Take the tablet, connect to the data archive, and download. Get down! She didn't get to finish. I shoved her, knocking her to the ground, and a second later a plasma bolt slammed into the wall above our heads. Heated metal hissed and ran down in molten streaks. Alice growled. It was really very actiony. It's just action. Bastards, they caught up. It's fine, I'll make sure they back off. We're good. To battle! We don't have any. We don't have all. Got salt surprise. Ebro Blade. 30402. Heals an ability cleave. 302. Neat. Okay. We are a little bit surrounded. Goes next. Using Jason notes show all objects and remove all bonus related bonuses and actions. Weapon. Use an ally with available AP. They act immediately after. Using this ability can control. We're definitely throwing that right here. And okay. Interesting. Okay. So now then. Okay, this is interesting. All ability bar actions are now unlocked. What you can do depends on the character, their gear, and the node they're on. Some nodes grant stat bonuses. Nodes with a cover bonus boost defense against gunfire. They are marked with a shield icon. Find one for Jay. I will in a fucking minute. I've got an idea here. Or yeah. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go here, chuck our grenade. 3, 1, and then 2. Perfect. Your bottle. Relax. Hello. Careful, buddy. Don't poke her in the eye. Alright. Go here. Chuck our grenade. Yeet. Nice. Here. And then go. Some nodes hold useful objects. Open the container on the node to boost your rewards. Look for interesting points by paying attention to nearby objects and icons. Time to deal with it. Hey, don't mess with your mom's book. What do I have to say? Jericho, leave him alone. Gain +2 to range attack bonus for your next range attack. Can be used repeatedly. The effect is removed after shooting, moving, or taking damage. Shot, dodge. Neat. Reanimation. Choose a defeated ally in your current node, revive them with 2 health points. Neat. Okay. So I'm thinking the aim. You also gain adrenaline when you miss, take damage, or take damage. Sniper 2. Frickin' rude. Enter our current node. Wait, Alice.
You know what's sad about the sweetie?
What's that?
I said light ice on both of them.
Yeah, they're really lots of
Lots
eyes.
of eyes.
I need to go change our boy after this game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's poopy.
great.
Oh, great.
I can go
I
check
can
it.
go check him.
Credits and items. Just remember, inventory space is limited. Dude, we messed them up.
Messed him up.
Oh, courier?
Oh,
Oh,
courier.
you your reflexes? Impressive. Where do they teach that? We lie and tell the truth. I think we tell the truth.
Give me arm.
And they don't so much teach it as, yeah, duck a moment too late and you're dead.
Oh, I like this guy.
Get off.
Get off.
Ball stuck in his butt. Right side, the survivors are jumpy as hell. Win-win. Out a good-natured snort, then pointed at my tablet, like you know what to do, and dove back into the network. Frontier World Wiki. Check back often. It's updated regularly. Okay.
Okay.
of information. And kind of slowly click on them, and then you guys can go back and because I will be posting this all to YouTube later. You can go back through and read it, and maybe I will. I probably because this is really cool. I think it's cool. Lots of really cool stuff. It's already really rich, and I mean this is just the playtest version, and I'm sure the demos is pretty similar. Which the demo came out today, so you can actually go to Steam, get the demo, and try out Frontier Path of Shadows for yourself. It's really cool so far. I'm really enjoying it. I think it's really, really awesome already. I mean, can't wait to learn more about it and get more into it. I really like a lot of the art style and just everything to it.
Destroyed.
Gravitational emitter.
Repo. Protein. Gallium. Grabs it.
Sounds like something from Treasure Planet. You know what that is? You're cool. Democratic House of the Kingdom of Pluto. Big part in this? Oh, Rube's gonna love that.
What? Huh?
Pluto reference.
Love Pluto.
So
We're not talking cat people, we're just talking about big, deadly cats. Cool, very cool. Very, very good. I thought I was just instantly going into cat girls, and I was like, oh, this will be interesting how this plays out. But nope, it's just big, deadly cats. It's like a shotgun.
I know where your brain's at, bro.
It said bioengineered felines. Yep, biomodified feline. Yep. And the Kingdom of Pluto. Constitutional monarchy.
When it comes to bioengineered, I think of Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So that's how come I said I know where your brain went.
I keep on seeing anime recommendations, so of course it's gonna go to fucking Skynet. I wonder if they're gonna be able to stay in the clear with having the Skynet reference. Here, Storm Systems, Umbro, University of Venus,
My guys all sound like they're high.
Eyebrow, and Wild Hunt. Okay. Finally, now we know where we are. We've got far enough, about halfway there now. So where were we anyway? I think it was the part where you were going to ask around. You were listening, huh? Right, so, in the gray zone, nobody likes answering questions, even the most harmless ones, except those who do it for a living. Merchants, bartenders,
What are you
and
messing with?
alcoholic drunks. Those were mine. After going through a few markets, tragic life stories, and more than a few drinks, I got lucky. Some plastic chick stumbled into me just to warn me I should never set foot in the bar called Stel Porco, swarming with women. Where exactly I shouldn't go, and soon enough found myself at a platform with a battered airlock marked by a holographic pig with a jetpack hovering above it. A ran. And everything would have been peachy if not for the three big grim-looking guys loitering by the entrance. They had "Jay, we're about to ruin your day" written all over their faces. I'd wait. I need a moment to gather my thoughts. I slipped around the corner and froze, keeping the group inside. Who hired them? Alice? To avoid paying? But why take out the courier without even checking the cargo? In a crowded place, too. No, if they're waiting here, there's something else they can do. All they know is the time and place of the meeting, and the only person who'd venture into the bar past them is someone who really needs to be there, like a courier. What was I carrying around all this time? They sent 3 thugs to take it from me. Maybe they'd already taken care of Alice. If so, was there any point in keeping it secret? Shrug the backpack off my shoulders. Opening the package or even asking what's inside goes against the code. Any smuggler would tell you that. Invisible operators willing to take risks so you don't have to.
Jericho.
Jericho? Be Vic. Shouldn't I at least know what I'm risking my neck here for? Play by the book. I muttered a curse under my breath. No way. I spent too long building my reputation to throw it all away now. And who knows what kind of cargo it was. What if it tears me apart on the spot into 100 little J's? Swung the backpack back onto my shoulders. To hell with it. I shouldn't have come back to the frontier if the sight of a few thug faces made my heart. Colonize star system beyond the inner sphere, a realm of up. Oh, where are you read? Fair flows, boys. How much for a pint these days? You'll never pay off. Lost your way, tourist? Yeah, this wasn't going. Out of the corner of my eye, I spotted two women in armored suits carrying serious plasma weapons, station skis. Dominant film firearms across the Ekimi. Plasma weapons fire magnetically accelerated stabilized plasma weapons. Responsible for detaining offenders, investigating crimes, conducting customs inspections, and countering pirate activity. Should I call it over? Cops aren't the best allies, but guards aren't my favorite. Try to talk my way out. It'll be a smooth talk. Come on, guys. Tourists don't wander into the gray zone. I'm here on business, but I respect the trade of free captains. No need to swing fists. Let me buy you a drink instead. There? Standings with the Sector Epsilon factions affect the story, shop prices, and available items. Ooh. There's like this. Therian Order, Interstellar Media Publishing Corporation, 5th Reconnaissance Fleet of the FSS, Amulet Raiders, Moon Demon Clan, and House No. Fair, and you'll throw in your package with the drinks, man. Take the backpack off, we're checking it. Wouldn't want you stashing the cargo somewhere along the way. Greedy hands you've got, if I say no. The leader didn't answer, he just swung a vibroblade trying to gut me. I jumped aside, almost caught a blow from a carbine, but in dodging that, slammed back first into the bar door. Knife with a vibroblade capable of piercing light body armor. Mid-powered plasma weapon. The stock allows for improved accuracy. Story. And that's it. You already know the Alice suddenly shushed and raised a finger to her lips. Froze, staring into the darkness. Hell knows what cheat spots. Waiting. Several figures turned into a side forward. Maybe just X? How would anyone track us out here in the middle of nowhere? Easy. They flagged us when we entered the system. Damn it, how did I not think of that? Old infrastructure. Can't even set up a proper scrambler, let alone protocol protection. Fascinating, but is there another way out of it? No, we'll have to fight through it. Crack a joke. We always crack a joke. Funny thing, on the galleon, I was constantly thinking where I could test my new gun. Here we go, third set of targets. Jericho.
What's up, big guy?
Back away.
You don't want me to open the bedroom door?
Yeah, you know what? Go ahead.
Brief intermission.
It's 8:06. He can go to sleep early if he wants to.
Come here, Jericho.
Changed him and put him in that
All right,
Right.
back to it. You always this cheerful? Up until the first shot. I drew my revolver, checked the charge level, and pulled my jacket tight so it wouldn't get in the way. Then I nodded to Alice. She nodded back. Come on, Alice. It's a 4 this time.
Wow, that was bad.
I think either of how awesome.
Wow. High gameplay right there.
Yeah.
Going.
going?
Ooh, 2 to 3.
I don't know what my teammates started to do, honestly. I need to wiggle the Bashi out, man.
Wiggle with the Bashi.
Okay, at least 2 of our teammates left. Dude, I got target banned.
Damn. Okay.
Put a rush in there. Got it.
Got it.
See what happens.
Sweet.
Knocked his ass out. Little interesting.
Well, we lost. Mainly because we had 2 teammates up in lave.
Pretty messed up. Walking through the room and entered by fourth.
Very.
Birds are healing each other.
Sounds kinky.
That's ridiculous. It is.
Ah, you know what game I missed?
What's that?
Destiny 2.
I'm sorry. I miss it.
A game I was actually good at.
Fine, since apparently none of y'all want to be fucking Chancellor.
No, with that available KP, the Acme after. Oh, she doesn't have any available kids. Right. Okay.
Okay.
You-
Come on. Alright.
Ah, damn. Go off, teammate.
Yeah.
Killing everybody?
Everybody?
Yup.
Good.
Just kill everybody for you.
Alright. Boy, let's
God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, two directions. Yup.
Break through to the
break through.
gate.
Yeah,
I'm just
I'm
wasting time. Okay.
Okay.
I'm the
I'm
idiot here. Good to know.
Good to know. Okay.
My guy got an ace.
Nice.
Nice.
Now that's what I expect from somebody who's been playing the game since 2015.
Shot. Shot.
Bring our backs as we move towards our egg.
My guy's a Jaeger main too.
Definitely been playing since 2015 then.
Oh, this other dude's been playing since 2015 too. But he's doing
Nothing.
nothing. Nah. Although we weren't allowed to do anything last match.
We're out. Figured out we were actually supposed to just leave and not kill everybody. But we were trying to kill them all. My bad. Sorry about that, guys. Now I'm paying attention. Looks like we shook them off. Stop breathing hard and look around. We were on the dock level, near a docking terminal. Alice had led us to the hangar by a roundabout route. Smart. Settling up on her ship would be the safest. Waved me over and confidently headed toward the nearest corvette. Standard FSS patrol corvette. Cheap and reliable vessel, perfectly suited for hunting smugglers and escorting larger ships. Scrawled across its metal hood in bold hand was Simmer. Oh, it was facile bird indeed. Ships like that are usually flown by patrols, not free adventurers. I'm not mixing things up. Get up. Okay, looks like we're reading anyway. The Fast Mara-class corvette is a standard Federation of the Solar System patrol corvette, mass-produced at the shipyards of Mars and Stygia. Cheap and reliable vessel for its class, it is perfectly suited for hunting smugglers and small pirate groups, as well as escorting larger Federation ships. Ship, beat up and solid. Might slip past an entire fleet if the navigator knows what they're doing. He does. You're about to meet him. Go to the ship. Really was a sturdy-looking guy
They're upstairs.
waiting for us in the cargo bay. Gave Alice a joking salute and looked me over with careful appraising eye. Hey, Skipper, you got a passenger? No, this is our courier from the inner sphere. About 40 star systems closest to Earth, including the first and most developed colony. Unlike the fringe worlds, there is relative order. Meet Jay. This is Rob. Rob here does a bit of everything. Same as me, really. Two-person crew kind of demands things. Well, hey there. You both look pretty banged up. Something happened? You could say that. Since nobody's shooting at us right now, I suggest we take care of business. Alice nodded expectantly, clearly waiting for me to show the cargo. Took off my backpack and felt around the hidden pocket of the damned thing. Maybe I should check if she's got the credit first, or better not push my luck. Show the card. I mean, we almost died together. A little bit of trust. I handed the container to Alice. She took it carefully with the reverence of an archaeologist uncovering something ancient, fragile, and priceless. She even held her breath. Then she ran a finger along the lid. The implant at her temple flickered, probably feeding data from a sensor on her hand straight to her brain. Right. Even without a lock, she could tell if it had been opened. Still sealed. Good. Courier lives longer if he knows how to keep his hands to himself. Alice snorted, with a casual motion opened the container. I leaned forward to spite myself, hard not to be curious about the thing people almost killed me. Inside lay a single crystal, a deep purple shard shimmering as if a cradle of stars were hidden within, mesmerized. There it is, exactly like the ship's log. Remember, Rob? I would have asked what she meant, but Alice was already gone. All around me were swirling clouds of opalescent mist and towering arcs of vast dark hall. I reached for my weapon, felt nothing, not even my own body. Where the hell did it go? Damn. Interrupt, buddy. I heard a voice. Captain Polgar. A figure appeared in the mist, unfamiliar, like someone turning around after being called. A second later, the silhouette flared, and a ship drifted out of the fog. A greenish sheen of sleek hull, powerful gravitational bubble of distorted space around a ship that allows it to travel faster than light. No. Snap my eyes shut. Stop. Go back. Inhale. Exhale. Some senses. Return to reality. Images. Sounds. The bay was warm and smelled of oil. Blood ran from my nose over my upper lip. Someone was shaking me by the shoulder. Crystal shimmer broke down clear, familiar smoke. Krill, a symbiotic crystal, learns and adapts their behavior to their bearer's style. They will change depending on your choices and actions in the game. Crystal's final color depends on 4 scales, unlocks new options for Jay. Hover over a scale to learn more. Strength and power, aggression and agility, assertiveness and pressure. Blue, sociability and openness, diplomacy and influence, lightness and cunning. Green, precision and accuracy, calmness and persuasiveness, calculation and control. Initiative and spontaneity, potential and growth, paradox and predictability.
I wonder if he's gonna go upstairs now.
Interesting.
Hey man, you hear me? What's wrong with you? Jay. Snapped awake, gasping for air like a drowning man. Rob held me by the shoulders, a recoil almost falling. What the hell was that? You tell us, you froze staring at one spot, blood running from your nose. How should I know? That's your hallucinogenic xenocheck. I barely saw the crystal and boom, I was gone. The thing messed with my head like it was alive. You mean to tell me you didn't know? Alice and Rob exchanged a glance. Rob frowned, then reached into his pocket and handed me a napkin. I wiped the blood off absentmindedly without thinking, then balled the napkin up and tossed it behind me. Con warned me this could happen. Interesting coincidence. Man, an explanation. Coincidence? Listen, what's going on? What is this crystal? The idea of being food for a brain parasite doesn't sit well with me. Up and I don't know much about this. It's not a parasite, I can tell you that.
Thanks.
Reassure. Who does this con of yours? Who is he? Where is he? On Kathleen. This planet's unique atmosphere restricts the use of conventional engines and power sources, but its multiple storms are very beautiful. Their friend, an arboreal. Pseudo-caste society influenced by Eastern philosophy motto, self-improvement doesn't end with DNA, it begins. I think we could introduce you. At least someone has it. Flying to Catalina, though, wasn't exactly my plan, considering the mob of bandits chasing me. I need to. But first, let's settle up. You got the cargo, so you owe me. Alice nodded. You reached into the pouch of her tactical belt and pulled out a wallet. Then she glanced at Bob. He suddenly looked embarrassed. But here's the thing, Skip. Remember the right emitter? A device that generates a ship's gravitational sphere, preserving its structural integrity during faster-than-light travel. I checked it after you left. It's completely fried. I had to replace it. A buddy cut me a deal. Half price, but I blew everything I had.
Hold on.
Are you saying you're trying to screw me over? Silence hung in the air. Alice rubbed the bridge of her nose warily. Rob cleared his throat. Not at all. Easy, Jay. Without working emitters, we'd be stuck here for good. Would have been nice if someone warned me before making expensive purchases, but I get it, Rob. Jay, we're not screwing you over. We'll pay part of the sum now, the rest later. Oh, come on. First it's Xenotech in the cargo, now this. Yeah, Con. It seems like he's the only one on your team who knows what he's doing. Con can pay, no delays. He's influential and he's invested in this operation too. What exactly is this operation? Go on, tell me. I'm already neck deep in it. Ever heard of the Argo, a legendary ship that exists nevertheless? But it's not the ship itself that matters, it's the tech inside, worth a fortune. We want to find it. Gaze with distance, like a preacher from the dead. The youngest and fastest growing state in the economy. Values personal liberty, opportunism, efficiency, and Catholicism. Such a random addition. Looks like it wasn't just money that motivated her interest in the Argo. Curious. With us, you'll get your payment when we meet Con, and who knows, maybe we'll even make you a partner. So, do we have a deal? Well, all great stories start by saying,
to hell with
fine, I don't give a damn about the Argo, but I want what I've earned. Kathleen it is. Go on, fire up your tin can.
That was depressing.
Gave me a thumbs up and briskly climbed the ladder to the bridge. A minute later, the Corvette's heavy metal body shuddered and began to vibrate, like a beast ready to leave. Alice gave me a little smile that held out the container with the crystal. Keep it for me. I'm glad we reached an agreement. You won't regret it, I promise. Hey Skip, get up here. We've got a new problem. I don't regret it, huh? Alice only growled in irritation, turned on her heel, and hurried up the bridge. The hangar doors are locked, won't open at all. Maybe they're jammed? He tapped the controller a few times. Nothing happened. Alice dropped into the chair and opened the console. Logs flickered in her pupils, rapidly replaced by error messages. It's not mechanical damage. The command isn't going through from our terminal. Automation is disabled. Someone really wants us to go outside and open the doors from the external panel. At that very moment, movement stirred outside. A group of thugs squeezed in the hangar and headed for the ship. Damn Umbra. We'd have to fight even for a chance to get out of it. Royal, your current crystal color determines which combat strategies the symbiote unlocks. Pick one to gain its bonuses. First strike doctrine, all allies always act before enemies. All allies gain a ranged attack bonus +2. All allied range attacks always hit. All allies start combat with... They need to work on where they put the tutorial messages, or like, you can at least like move them. Let's just do this. Oh, there we go. Oh, I start with 2 adrenaline. I'm just gonna do ranged attacks since we have a sniper. Oh, I should have checked my equipment. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna motivate Alice since I know she hits like a truck. Oh, I can motivate Rob too. And then activate 2 consoles. So we're gonna go here and then here. Let's see. Onslaught. Shooting adjacent node of enemies, move to a node and drive the enemies out. Grenade. Impact. Should ally in your current node. Grant an ally plus 2 AP for the next round, and a bonus to initiative at the cost of 1 health point. HP loss increases by 1 with each. Possibly gonna get a little stimmy right there. We're just gonna go. Just sit with the ranged attacks, and then we'll have Rob go up this way. Gotta move, or gotta move. Kaboom. Interesting. Two. Take aim again. Yeah. Nice. Round him right there. Up to here. Getting there. Making this look easy, aren't we? Because we're awesome. This. That. Done and dusted. On down. You're okay. Alright, you two, onto the ship. I'll open the hangar, then we get out of here. Not unfollowed Rob, though I couldn't resist slowing down a couple of times along the way to rummage through the virus. I was just taking a stylish flask with plutonium. Kingdom Pluto, an aristocratic world of court intrigue and duel. Power rests on trade and deep space exploration. Plutonian engraving off one of the thugs' belt when a click sounded overhead. Hangar intercom. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me, colleagues? This is Mr. Johnson from Hyper. Major corporation and key player in Centaur's market and politics. Produces processors and software. Matrix and SimStims are also part of its specializations. A hologram appeared before us. A man wearing an immaculate formal suit, his gaze cold in necessity. Everything about his voice, from the corporate polite phrasing to the slight Esperanto accent, hinted that this was a Centaurian addressing us. Hello. Got your name ready? You've got 2 minutes for your pitch. We're all busy people here. Won't take long, Mr. J. Or should I address you by your last name, or your military call sign? Order away. For a good partner, I spare none. Did that include fancy guns and armor? Your previous partners didn't benefit much from them, by the way. It was clear as day, this was the person who hired and equipped the pack of thugs chasing us today. And now, since Plan A failed, he was smoothly moving Plan B. Not all investments pay off, but that's no reason to shy away from risks or to be stingy when it comes to paying for services. Tell him to F off, or do we continue negotiations? Thoughts? Negotiate. Which service are you so eager to pay for right now? Why on earth are you talking to him? She had already opened the gates and returned, angry and tense. I waved her off. Why not hear the corporate guy out? Might learn something useful. There is no need to be so heated, Miss Alice. Mr. J has every right to terminate your agreement and choose an option more convenient for him. Unlike you, I pay for good work on time. Sure, these two screwed up by delaying payment, but you tried to have me killed, so sorry, pal. I'm not buying the whole kind-hearted act. No deal. Alice let out a loud breath. Johnson fell silent for a moment, and he smiled. Unpleasant. I hear you. Pity, Mr. J. My competitors aren't known for great success, or for long life expectancy. Remember this today. You passed up an excellent opportunity. There won't be another. Till we meet again. The intercom cut out. The bastard didn't even let me get a word in. I turned to Alice and Rob. Yeah, I had a feeling I'd need to update my list of people who want me dead. I like this guy. Rob dashed the bridge as soon as we boarded. Alice and I stayed in the mess hall. It was mostly empty, but cozy, and suspiciously clean. How does a two-person crew manage to keep it this tight? Ask how they get chores done. This place is very proper. I once cruised the frontier with a girl and her brother, just the three of us on the ship. What a mess we made. You, though, seem to manage. Thanks to Mocha. I built him from an old coffee machine a couple of years ago. Not exactly a Skynet drone, but he can clean. Major corporation and key player in Centaur's market and politics. Specializes in drones, heavy industry automation, and swarm technology. It still makes a decent cup of coffee. Coffee is nice, but in the morning. Right now, I wouldn't mind lying down. Alice nodded and motioned for me to follow. A few minutes later, we were standing at the door. Something was buzzing quietly inside. When Alice pressed the handle, a high-pitched electronic chirp sounded, and a drone shot out of the cabin. It was its ancient rotors that did the buzzing. The drone hovered briefly, retracted attachments that looked like former milk frothers, and drifted down the corridor toward the mess hall. Stepped into the cabin. It was almost empty, just a crate bolted to the floor and a pull-out bunk, but not a speck of dust. Settle in. Toilet and shower are at the end of the corridor. If you're hungry, look for rations in the mess hall. Gave her a thumbs up and collapsed onto the bed without taking off my boots. Alice rolled her eyes but said nothing, just turned and walked away, leaving me by myself. So.
Correct.
First sledge? Nice. Prepared for sleep meticulously. Checked the lock, hung my dog tag on the handle. If it falls, I'll hear. Stashed my gear in the crate and the crystal under the pillow, along with my revolver. Go to sleep. Still, anxiety didn't ease. Sleep came stifling and viscous, not rest, but torment. Tall dunes stretched all the way to the horizon, and the clammy air bound my limbs, making every step a struggle. On the sand, almost within reach, I saw treasures I needed like air itself. When Alice and Rob crossed my path, I wasn't surprised. I knew they'd love to get ahead of me and kill me. That meant it was time for a race. What in the world? Five three zero two 15302 80% more. See a point to use that. Power cell. Move, plasma gun, assault projector, a hollow. Loot all containers. Interesting so far. This is a dream. Kind of curious to see what it's about. Been okay? It was weird. Woke up in a cold sweat. Every hair on my skin stood on end, screaming danger. Crystal was still under my pillow. The dog tag still hung on the door handle. Was still breathing. It was quiet. After the noisy galleon where people shouted through 3 shifts straight and the walls creaked from the cold, this felt almost luxurious. I allowed myself 2 extra minutes in the shower and went to run the ship. I think I'm gonna leave it there. I feel like it's a good start. We got an hour into it. I really like it so far. I think this is really cool. I am definitely gonna have to keep water handy because this is a lot of talking. And I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. I think the story is really rich. I'm excited to see where it goes. I like the main character already. He's sarcastic, so that's always a great start. Do a new save right here. Beginnings. He thinks it's quarter till 2 a.m., which definitely isn't right. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and stop there for this stream. We're gonna go over to Rainbow and stream some Rainbow for the end of the season. We only got about 3 days left, so we got to get through this weekend and just grind that ranked. Rubes is already starting ahead of me, but I don't think she's had much luck so far. So we're gonna go give her a hand and let's do so. But yeah, right now I'm excited to get more into Frontier. We're going to be uploading YouTube videos about it, so get to see how that works. And hopefully next week I'll have that rainbow video coming out to you guys. I'm gonna try to get at least 2 videos out to you before the season ends. And then we're gonna have rank 3.0, which is gonna be so nice. I'll talk more about that when we get to our rank stream. So, see you guys soon. Bye.